新年快乐，恭喜发财. Ladies and gentlemen, Happy Chinese New Year. For 2 years now, the annual celebration of the Spring Festival has been cancelled due to the threats of COVID-19 pandemic. We have seen countless stories of misfortunes, not only in the Philippines, but around the world. We have been struggling to keep up with the tremendous changes in business and economic activities since 2020. But there is hope. We have seen improvements by slowly opening up. Yet, we have to practice health and safety protocols to ensure the well-being of everyone. In this virtual show, we hope to give you a short breather from our busy lives and enjoy each other's company as one community in celebrating the Year of the Water Tiger. This is also the first time we are celebrating virtually in cooperation with the Association of Baguio Chinese Filipino Youth Incorporated. May this show bring us a glimmer of hope to renew our ties, share our culture and tradition, and rekindle the friendship between Chinese and Filipinos as we face the new year. I am Jeffrey C., 我是施佑平, and welcome to Baguio's celebration of the Spring Festival. This is Chinese New Year 2022, embracing culture through diversity. The newest association of the Chinoy community here in Baguio is called the Association of Baguio Chinese Filipino Youth Incorporated. Let's hear from our very own president, Mr. Jerison Chong.
Happy Chinese New Year, everyone. I am Jerison Chong and I am the president of the Association of Baguio Chinese Filipino Youth Incorporated. Our association was created for us Filipino Chinese youth to help each other and instill the values of social responsibility. It was not possible to celebrate during 2021, but we chose to celebrate Chinese New Year 2022 through this video. This project is the brainchild of Chino Chow and made possible by Darwin Nang and Nicole Naval. Be inspired by the successful business people we interviewed. Be entertained by the lion dance we have prepared. And know your fortunes with Feng Shui this 2022. This pandemic disrupted our lives, especially for the youth. Some were trying to achieve their goals, others were studying, some were building careers, and suddenly life became uncertain. I hope that we continue to stay united and help each other as a community in these challenging times. I wish everyone to share your blessings as more blessings will be returned. I wish everyone to share your good fortunes because more fortunes will come your way. 恭喜发财，新年快乐.
To greet and welcome us all is the chairman of the executive committee of the Baguio Filipino Chinese community. He is also the president of the Baguio Filipino Chinese Chamber of Commerce and the Baguio Filipino Cantonese Association. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Peter L. Nang.
Dear friends, allow me to greet everyone a happy Chinese New Year. May this special occasion bring us a meaningful celebration of a brand new countdown, the Year of the Water Tiger. As we face the year 2022 with new challenges, may we inspire each other and remind us that there is hope in all of this. Let us all find the kindness of each and every one of us and practice good deeds not only every New Year, but the whole year round. Chinese New Year brings family ties closer. We share each other's stories and success. And in doing so, we are sharing the joy of unity not only among our families, but with the whole community. Chinese New Year, or the Spring Festival in Baguio City, is being celebrated annually by virtue of the City Ordinance Number 18, an event not new to us since 1999. It aims to renew the friendship between Chinese Filipino, and Filipinos. May we also reiterate our strong support in building our community better, as our forefathers did many decades ago. We hope and pray that the fight against the COVID-19 pandemic by the city of Baguio and its highly valued personnel be a success, and we are one in the community in combating this virus. We wish you all a prosperous, healthy, and happy New Year of the Water Tiger. 祝大家新年快乐，万事如意，身体健康。恭喜發財 to everyone.
Now, let's hear a message from our beloved City Mayor of Baguio, the Honorable Benjamin Magalong.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Please accept my well wishes as we celebrate in shared solidarity the Spring Festival celebrations marking the Chinese New Year. Like many other Filipinos, especially those of us who have ancestral roots in the city of Baguio, I have always considered our Filipino-Chinese friends beyond the level of mere friendship. It is only right to consider all of you as our very active partners in the continued economic growth and development of our beloved city. In times of need and opportunity, especially now during this pandemic, you have stood out prominently among the key sectors of our people on whom we can rely on. Ating gawing oportunidad ang bagong taon sa Chinese calendar upang higit pang maisulong ang kalidad ng buhay ng bawat isa. Let the special relations we have as longtime friends, born on the shoulders of shared challenges, be made stronger and more enduring each passing year. Happy Chinese New Year to all of you. Mabuhay po kayong lahat.
Aside from being a center for religious gatherings and tourism, Bell Church was made more famous by this group. Performers mimic these animals' movements to give us good luck and fortune. And of course, the Chinese New Year celebration won't be complete without the Lion Dance by the Bell Church Athletic Club.
祝大家新春快乐，阖家平安。Happy Chinese New Year to all.
The oldest Chinese-Filipino school in North Luzon just turned 104 years last January 23. It is the cultural center of the Chinoy community here in Baguio City. I know most of us Chinoys in this mountain resort studied in this school and have wonderful memories celebrating both Chinese and Filipino cultures. Let's have a quick history of Baguio Patriotic High School.
Baguio Patriotic High School was established in 1918 by the Chinese community of Baguio to provide learning opportunities for Chinese Filipino children. Trade and commerce were the common influence of the first Chinese migrants in the Philippines. Education was needed especially for those whose businesses were flourishing and to those who have decided to establish permanent residency in the country. The history of the Chinese community, their hardship and climb towards a sustainable community brought together the businessmen, farmers, and other ethnic Chinese entrepreneurs to unite, plan out, and implement the birth of Baguio Chinese School. It is a representation of the Chinese businesses and farmers' organizations. It grew from one floor to the next, and it slowed down when business was at a downturn. Mr. Cheng Him framed the school charter of Baguio Chinese Patriotic High School. It is a non-profit, non-sectarian, and service-oriented community school. The school survived. Baguio Patriotic High School added a 4-story premier Chinese-Filipino educational institution in North Luzon, kindled by the untiring and selfless commitment of its founders. It commits itself to provide excellent education in both Filipino and Chinese for the youths to enable them to become functional citizens of the world for the 21st century and beyond. At present, BPHS helps to integrate Filipino, Chinese Filipino, and Chinese students into the mainstream of Philippine society. It is committed to instill in the students necessary values that will strengthen their moral and ethical character to become a community of people grounded in their culture but are global citizens. Happy 104th anniversary, Baguio Patriotic High School.
Hello, good day everyone. This is the Baguio Patriotic High School and we would like to join our Chinese community in celebrating this Chinese New Year. Baguio Patriotic High School just celebrated its 104th founding anniversary. And with this anniversary, there's another celebration we're going to do, which is the Chinese New Year. We had always been a part of this celebration. And so, from the BPHS family, we would like to say, Kong Hei Fat Choi, happy, and interesting Chinese New Year.
你好，大家好，新年快乐！我是徐老师，爱国中学的徐老师。现在呢，在爱国中学，主要是在我们的中文部帮忙。然后呢，我现在也在整理我们的中文图书馆。以后呢，大家就可以更好的借阅我们的中文图书。然后呢，现在也是我们都是在网络教学，所以我呢也是在我们的那个 Skylib 就是我们的那个网络平台上，我也在检查，然后也是帮助和支持我们的那个网络老师，对。然后呢，也是正值现在的春节之际虎年我希望大家个个都是生龙活虎虎虎生威然后呢，也是希望我们能够平安健康的度过这一个虎年的春节，因为现在还是在疫情当中，希望大家能够多多保持健康保持平安，恭喜发财。
Hello everyone, I am Mrs. Cynthia Sesem. I started teaching in Baguio Patriotic High School in 1990. and at present, I am still there teaching. I am handling English 3, English 4, and English 6. I am very happy to be a part of Baguio Patriotic High School family, and at the same time, my stay there taught me how to say some Chinese words, just like xie xie, chai chen, and a lot more. So again, in behalf of my other co-teachers, I would like to greet everyone a happy Chinese New Year. Kong He Fat Soy.
Hello everyone, I'm Miss Lucia Deniega, aka Teacher Base. I've been in this school for 31 years to be exact. At present, I'm handling Math 4, 5, and 6. And I would like to say Happy Chinese New Year, or Kong Hei Fat Chai, or Kong Hei Fat Chai.
你好，很高兴认识你。我叫夏丽，我12岁，我的生日是2月9号。再见。
好，很高兴认识你。我叫艾丽，我8岁，我的生日是1月8号。
Business is one of the things that make Filipino Chinese known for. A combination of hard work and determination are some of the traits that made our guests successful. But there's more to that. Let's hear some secrets and learn from them. Here is your Chinoy Profile 2022.
Hi, I'm Kelvin Roytan. I'm currently the Finance Manager of KM6 Hardware from Supply and General Merchandise. I'm also the Director of Winsland Prime Properties Incorporated, the land acquisition of our company. I'm also the Director of Winsland Development Corporation, the development arm of our company. I'm also the Director of Perfect Leverage Food Corporation, which is Jollibee, Lingsat, La Union. I'm also the Director of Full Mobility Food Corporation, the Jollibee, Bacnotan, La Union. It all starts with training. So I believe that I have the right training. Our family values discipline and hard work. You know, when I was a child, I remember that I always need to go to the hardware to work. So si Papa, he always checks on the time I arrive, how I do things, how I perform in my job. So that is very important. It is very important also to be open-minded. In being open-minded, we accept new ideas. So like for us, when we do our projects, what we do is we look at the local competition. And then after we look at the local competition, we benchmark. So after we benchmark, next thing is we arrive at the best decision. Another important thing is being opportunistic. So what is being opportunistic? Being opportunistic is taking advantage of the opportunities as they arise. So with this, we identify our projects. This is the birth of our subdivision. I remember when we went to La Union, naghahanap kami ng place for my brother to stay. Medyo walang pumapasa sa standards namin. So with this, we saw an opportunity and we capitalized on the opportunity. So I believe that every business is born through the leaders being able to capitalize on the opportunities that they see in the environment. We actually have a 5-year plan for our company. Hindi kami maubusan ng project for the next 5 years. And it is very important also to be detail-oriented. When I say detail-oriented, we check at the market and then we compute the financials. We maximize the expenses. We compute conservative income. And through this, we have a calculated risk. So we have more confidence to do the business. Ang isang tinuro sa akin is being organized. Our company is always organized. Parang ako po, no, yung may makilala sa akin, I always have an organizer. So what does the organizer do to me? It contains the day-to-day tasks that I am supposed to finish. So with this, I become more efficient and effective. And with this, I become more transparent. And if you are transparent, everyone will trust you. And another thing is we value integrity. So what is integrity? Integrity is having a strong moral principle. What is right is right, what is wrong is wrong, what is yours, what is mine is mine. So when you develop integrity, you have the credibility. And if you have credibility, people would like to transact with you and people will trust you. And you will grow the business together. And we always give 100%. So, ito yung prinsipyo ko sa buhay. In whatever I do, I give 100%. So, if ever I fail, hindi sasama ang loob mo dahil binigay mo lahat ng kakayanin mo. Another thing is we always self-assess. So, what does it mean when I say self-assess? It means that we review, we re-evaluate whatever we did. So, in whatever project we do, whatever is right or whatever we did correct, we re-evaluate it so that we can do better in the next. Whatever is wrong, we re-evaluate so we know what to do to make it right. And through this, we learn, we become better as a person, and we become equipped for the future. So we become better and more intelligent. It is important to become a team player. So when we become team player, what does it mean? If we work together, everyone achieves more. So everyone in our family has our own strength. So like for my dad, we consult him for his experience. For my brother, he has new ideas. He has a very good communication skills. So for me, I focus on the financials and the details of the project. For my mom, she focuses on the budgeting. So when we combine together, we achieve more and we become more efficient and effective. Culture for me are the customs and tradition. Like for our family, we were always taught to be respectful to the elders and everyone. So every time may pupunta na elders sa amin, we always greet, we always offer something. This is how we maintain our culture. A message to our shorties and showbiz. This quote has inspired me and I hope that it will inspire you as well. Make your dreams happen. So everything starts with a dream, and I know you have your dream, and I know na kaya nyo gawin yan. With this, I would like to greet everyone a happy Chinese New Year. Xinyan Kuaila!
I am Fernando Chong, owner of TG Home Builders, President of TCP Enterprises Incorporated, President of Mega Pines Realty and Development Incorporated, President of Parkway Hospital and Residences Incorporated, President of Pines Hill Realty and Development Incorporated. In 1986, nanggaling ako sa China. That time, I'm only 15 years old. Naki-stay ako sa uncle ko, nakitrabaho ko sa kanina ng 7 years until 1993. So, kinasal ako 1993, nahiwalay ako sa uncle ko na starting ako ng small business, PIC Enterprises. Umupa ako ng isang store, doon ko ako na-stay sa loob ng bulega. Kumuha ko ng kasama sa store, isang tauhan lang. Kasi yun ang kaya namin capable yung that time sa business. Starting ako house to house, ang negosyo namin that time is glass aluminum. Gumagawa kami mga glass window, steel window. So yan ang negosyo namin that time sa starting. Unti-unti na-develop kami ng mga customer. So in the following year, naisip namin ng expand yung existing ng store kasi kailangan namin mas maduwang ng fabrication ng area. So umupa nang kami ng isang bahay, doon kami nakatira. So in 2 years time, halos gumaganda rin yung business namin, nakakabili na kami ng truck, nakaka-project din kami sa mga malalaki ng project dito sa Baguio. Naisip namin sa future, kailangan karoon kami ng sariling ng property nang hindi pwede umuupa lang kami. So another blessing, sa 1995 nakakita na kami ng isang property na sakto naman kaya namin bili. After nabili namin yung property na yan, na-starting kami na planning sa future namin gawin ng yung bodega, tsaka future namin bahay. So habang ginagawa namin ng negosyo, na-effort din kami sa business, dumalating yung blessings. So nagawa namin yung bahay at 1996. In 3 years time, karoon kami ng isang bahay tsaka isang bodega, is first property sa buhay namin. Inisip namin sa future, sana makakabili kami ulit ng store para hindi kami uupa. So, nagnegosyo kami ng 2 years uli, isakto na paipunan na namin, so binili namin yung store namin. So, nabili namin itong property sa store, sakto, nakita ko naman commercial space. So, pwede namin gawin natin ng another negosyo aside dun sa grass aluminum. Year 2000, may nakita nang kami uli another property beside our existing ng building. At that time, may kunting kami na ipon. Sa future, we need expansion again. So, minili namin ng year 2000 yung property just 50 meters away along Bonifacio rin sa existing namin building. Nabili namin property, iniisip ko rin, sayang naman na yung property ng kung hindi na-improve, so wala income. So, na-planning ko build ulit ng building. Pinalaki ko na naman yung existing, na additional kami ng ibang product from the grass aluminum into nagbinta kami sa mga hardware, mga finishing materials, example like laminated flooring, PVC window, roofing. So related dun sa grass aluminum basta about sa house. 50 meters away na naman, may isang property minibinta na naman. So, minilin namin na after 3 years na naman yung property. So, iniisip natin, since malaki na yung business natin dito sa ngayon, kailangan natin isang parang small factory. Doon natin gagawin natin yung mga fabrication para expand natin yung line of business. So, ginawa ko siya ng temporary warehouse para doon kaming gumagawa ng fabrication. So, may 3 property na ako dito sa Bonifacio. Iniisip ko sa future, hindi tayo pwede sa atin yung Bonifacio. Kasi kailangan transfer sa ibang area. Kasi sa traffic, sa daming ng reason, hindi mo pwede yung negosyo mo lahat, input mo sa isang area. So yun, naiisip ko na 2006, why not tayo lalabas tayo dito sa Bonifacio? Hindi tayo na pwede forever dito sa Bonifacio, which may sarili on ng 3 property. Sa atin ng sa sariling property, but kailangan natin, isipin natin sa future. Kaya doon kami na starting punta sa Magsaysay. Nag-rental muna kami ng isang store. Doon kami starting ng TG Glass Aluminum, that 2006. So, na-establish namin ng TG Glass Aluminum sa another market. Our existing ng negosyo is a TCP Enterprises, PIC Enterprises yung negosyo namin. Na additional ko na is a TG Glass Aluminum. So, sa loob ng mga 5 years, na-expand kami ng another 4 ng branch. Kasi alam ko sa isang area na hindi mo pwede isakop lahat yung business. Na-establish namin ng halos 2 years, nakita ko yung negosyo is okay. So, naghalap lang kami ng sa Adong Trinidad, sa Makosaywe, dun sa Bukaukan, sa Dagilian, nahalap kami sa iba-ibang area na possible namin nang i-expand namin sa future. So, sa Makosaywe, mayroon kaming 2 building doon nakuha. So, as of now ngayon, meron kami 6 ng branch ng TG Home Builders. Isa sa Ordaneta, Pangasinan, so yung 5 dito sa Baguio. Baguio as is the tourist city, nung araw, sa way back time nang dumating ko sa Baguio, is maluwang ang mga property dito sa Baguio. Lahat ng tao kung gustong bibili ng lupa, mabilis makakabili, gagawa ng bahay. Sa up to 20 years, dumarami ng tao sa Baguio, mahirap bumili ng lupa. Tsaka yung pera na inipon mo na mali ng pera, hindi enough na gagawa ka ng bahay. Kaya naisip ko, why not natin na invite ko mga kaibigan, mga relatives, gawa kami ng real estate development. Katatapos namin sa paperworks ng ito sa kooperasyon, starting ng kami ng halap ng property. In 2 to 3 months ito, nakakita ng kami ng isang property ng almost nasa 2,000 square meters. Just 100 meters away from the station route. Itong unang development namin dapat magandang location. Kasi kung hindi magandang location, na-invest ka ng malaking pera, once na natingga yung project mo yan, ang mahirap ibalik yung investment mo. Kaya kahit na mahal yung property, binili namin, unang project namin, linagay ko ng pangalan ng Mega Tower sa first project. Kasi I thinking sa future, hindi ng Mega Tower 1 na matatapos namin. Sana sa future naman mas small. Kaya hindi nakiko Mega Tower. Naumpisa kami ng planning, permitting, nanghalap kami ng contractor, inumpisa na namin. Sa sobrang bilis na ginawa namin, sa 2013, na turnover namin itong unang project. The first project namin, halos nasa 350 units condominium. That time, naksyak ako, akala namin condominium sa thinking ng developer is ang buyer is mga galing sa ibang lugar. Like Pangasinan, La Union, Tanlac, Angeles o Manila. For outsider ng mga buyers. Hindi ako akalahin ng first project ng condo, ang mga buyers namin, halos 30% is Baguio. So, ibig sabihin that time, napasok sa isip ko, wow, pwede palang gumawa ng condominium, may mga buyer pala tayo sa Baguio. Yung iba, ginawa nila ng clinic, ginawa nila ng opisina, ginawa nila ng bahay, ginawa nila ng business ng Airbnb, ginawa nila pang rental. So, ibig sabihin, nabigay ng maraming tao ng more opportunity. Wow, so nakita ko, pwede pala itong i-consistent natin ng business. Kaya na-continuous kami ng harap ng property dito sa site ng itong Mega Tower 1. 2019, recognize kami, binigay kami ng special award ng buong region is Outstanding Developer in the Year at 2019. Dahil natapos namin ng 3 condominium tsaka ongoing yung Mega Tower 4, hindi kami nang stop ang development. Then, bakit ano measurement dun sa outstanding? Hindi kami pinakamalaking developer, hindi kami pinaka-big time. Bakit outstanding kami? Sila nabibigay ng rating sa outstanding? Because walang kaming kaso. On time, delivery, lahat ng commitment namin sa client, nagagawa namin. So, ibig sabihin, ginagawa namin yung responsibility namin as isang developer. So, yung relationship namin sa mga buyer at investor. Kaya kami na yung outstanding. Isa problem na ito, na challenge tayo, lahat tayo at 2020. Ka-award lang namin ng outstanding developer 2020, COVID-19 pandemic. So, lahat tayo alam natin kung anong kahirap. Hindi ng real estate business, lahat ng negosyo talagang down. So, una-una, kailangan natin mag-survive as itong during ng COVID. So, that time, yung grupo namin as real estate, hindi kami nang hinto. Kasi once kami nang stop ng negosyo, maraming kami ma-affected ng tao. Yung inaasa sa amin, yung contractor, example, yung contractor namin, isang contractor ginagawan isang building, ang workers din na more than 500. So, ibig sabihin, 500 ang family, inaasa yung trabaho nila. So, once ang hinto kami, mawawala na yung opportunity yung contractor. The same time, yung mga brokers namin, yung mga investor namin, yung mga management team namin. So, one stop shop, one grupo yan, mahihinto. Kaya tinutuloy-tuloy namin kahit na itong COVID ng 2 years. So, ongoing lahat yan. So, gumagawa kami ng solusyon kahit ng sa budgeting sa lahat. Ayaw namin maghinto ng business ng Baguio nang hindi para sa amin kung hindi para sa lahat. So, hanggang ngayon is Mega Pines is tuloy-tuloy pa rin na project. But meron kami isang pinakamalaking project is one building is 1,200 units. sa Degada, sobrang dapit sa Burnham Park, sa accessible, is our mega city. Kaya iniisip natin ng negosyo, hindi only about is yung kita. Kailangan mo i-share mo din yung blessings mo rin, and kailangan meron ka ng social responsibility. Kaya inisip ito, why not ito, i-share ko itong property to community para gawin namin yung our company social responsibility in community. Kaya nag-decide ako ng last year ng gawin ng hospital. So ito is ongoing partnership again to our whole community, gawin natin yung medical center. I think we looking forward, ito ng isa pinaka-modernized ng hospital in Northern Luzon. Pwede rin sabihin natin pinakamaganda as of now ngayon na pinakamagandang setup sa Pilipinas kasi adapted ng COVID facilities. So ito is ongoing, binibuild na yung hospital aside yung mga personal kong negosyo tsaka mga partnership ko ng mga negosyo, mga development. But 25 years ago, nang member na ako sa mga Filipino-Chinese organization sa Baguio. Kasi gusto nila tulong-tulungan sa iba-ibang tao as needed. So, ang rami ko nang sinama sa organizations. Aside lahat ng negosyo, is kailangan nating gawin mo yung reward mo sa community. Kung ano nakuha mo sa society, ibalik mo sa society. Kaya ako na nasama sa dito mga organizations ng dito sa Baguio. So, ginagawa ko active, either bigay ko ng time o bigay ko siya ng financial support, yun ang ginagawa ko. So, ito ginagawa ko, sana na i-encourage ko kayo mga young generation, sa next generation, ipakmana natin ng generation to generation. Alam nyo, aside dun sa business nyo, kailangan meron kayo social responsibility sa buhay. Meron tayo ng culture center. Ang culture center is school. School is always culture center. We looking forward 10 years after, i-upgrade natin ng gusto itong eskwelahan natin para i-consistent natin yung mga ginawa natin, yung mga past president, yung mga founder, kung paano sila nagawa itong eskwelahan, yung contribution nila in the past 100 years, kung paano sila gumawa itong school, hindi din ganyan kadali. So itong culture, paano natin ipapasa? Kailangan yung generation nyo, ipapasa nyo sa another generation. Itong school, yan ang maing guide nyo paano ipapasa ng culture. Dahil ang student namin ngayon, hindi only Chinese ina-accept namin ng student. Chinese school adapted if Filipino student to learning Chinese, adapt culture. So, ang tawag natin culture exchange because we are one family. In the future, as of now, tayo isang pamilya. Dahil hindi naman kami Chinese, Chinoy, Filipino, Chinese, tayo masama-sama. Sa totoo lang ito, hindi Chinese school. It's Filipino-Chinese school. So, ang gusto ko, paggandahin natin eskwelahan, kailangan ko yung tulong nyo sa future. Kasi itong eskwelahan, hindi para sa amin. Kasi ang buhay natin hindi naman forever. Itong eskwelahan, as of now, sa atin. Sa future, yan nang ipapasa natin sa next generation. So, kayo sa mga generation to come, example, mga anak nyo, mga apo nyo, kailangan natin, bigay natin sila ng magandang culture center. So, sa prinsipyo ko sa itong ng learning about dun sa culture ng pasa. Yung culture need inheritance. Sana kayo sa mga generation, yung nagawa namin ng before, i-continuous nyo. Gawin nyo ng hahat, hindi tayo nang sabihin natin kami Chinese, kayo Pilipino. Is tayo magsama-sama. Kasi na-develop na namin ito in the past 100 years yung relationship natin sa isa-isa. I take this opportunity to say Happy Chinese New Year to all. 我借这个机会祝大家新年快乐，身体健康，万事如意，家庭幸福，虎年大吉。
Hello, this is Dr. Jonathan Ang from Columbia, Missouri, USA. Wishing you all a very happy new year. 恭喜发财，新年快乐。
Hello, my name is Omeng Falyarme, one-time awardee of the Filipino-Chinese Outstanding Citizen of Baguio back in 2020. And representing Blue Card Gourmet Eats here, I would like to greet the Filipino-Chinese community. Happy Chinese New Year. Kong Hei Fa Choi.
Let's learn our luck for this year of the water tiger. Here is your guide to this year's feng shui.
The Chinese New Year, also known as the Spring Festival, is a time of reunions, giving and reflections. The festivities last for 15 days and will be celebrated by 1 out of every 5 people in the world. It marks the beginning of a new year and is a time that is traditionally used to honor customs, culture, as well as ancestors that came before us. Our ancestors look up at the stars for such guidance. In Chinese astrology, you may know this as the 12 animal signs, or better yet, the 12 Chinese zodiacs. At this stage, you might be wondering, is this the same as Western horoscopes? Well, in a way, it's same in the sense that they are both based on the stars, but different because of mainly 2 things. Firstly, the 12 animal signs are based on the constellations. Secondly, unlike horoscopes, which is about probably 500 fixed charts, classical Chinese astrology has over 12 million variations. Wait a minute, is Chinese astrology just another prediction? Well, not quite. Its original purpose was designed to do much more. It was a way to understand one's possible paths in life, like a map. But you do get to decide where you want to go, who do you want to go with, and when you want to go. The choice will still be yours. 2022 is the year of the water tiger. I have broken down these 12 animal signs into 3 groups. They are the unstoppables, the awakened, and the disruptors. If you have horse, pig, rooster, or goat animal signs, you fall under the first group. The first group is called the unstoppable. It's one of those years that we call a breakthrough year. If there was a theme movie, you're Sylvester Stallone from Rocky. The key thing to remember is not how well you can punch, but how well you can take a punch. But before that, remember to punch that like button, and while you're at it, throw an uppercut at that subscribe button too. That way, my team and I will get to make more videos for you. Let's start with the horse. I hope you like being in the spotlight. Today, the currency of attention weighs a lot more than before. And if you learn how to use this right, such as monetizing your newfound fame, the world is yours to conquer. Get used to speaking on camera or even on stage. It will be a year to remember. Next in this group is the pig animal sign. 2022 is a year to make many happy memories with loved ones, friends, and even colleagues. As a result, you'll also gain new wisdom and learn from helpful people. Pick up some new financial management and investment skills if you haven't already. The stage is set and is yours for the taking. The third animal sign in this group is the rooster. 2022 looks set to be a year of growth. Your story this year will be like David and Goliath, a true underdog, emerging victorious in most unexpected ways. But don't stop and get carried away celebrating. Brace for changes within the year. Stacking wins will be paramount. For those with goat in their charts, you'll thrive in 2022. Both your career and relationships look set to flourish. Your hard work in the past will pay off this year. Have a plan ready for that promotion or increased income. This is that kind of year where your legacy truly begins. Lastly, don't forget to have a bit of fun along the way. Your other half or your future other half will thank you for it. The second group are what I call the awakened. If you have the tiger, dog, dragon or rat, you fall under this category. It's a year of reinvigoration, rejuvenation and reflection. Your perspective and values will change this year, and when this happens, everything clicks and will impact everything else in your life. Here's a breakdown of the 4 animal signs in this category. For those of you with the tiger, all eyes will be on you because you sit with the Grand Duke in 2022. You'll find that challenges will have more meaning this year, and overcoming them will naturally be more rewarding. But be warned, take care of your health as this is the ultimate wealth. If you have the dog animal sign, it's a great year to begin that new project that you've been planning all along. 2022 will be a great time for resetting and new beginnings. Remember to keep a focused and clear mind. If you're born in the time, day, month or year of the dragon, 2022 is a year of spiritual growth. Challenge, expand and explore the vastness of your own mind and values. You're on a stable but upward trend in terms of wealth. However, to truly make a breakthrough, you'll have to look inwards. Remember to rest and be kind to yourself too. The last animal sign in this group is the rat. This year, your view of the world will be very different. In fact, you'll find a new center and establish new values that will define who you are. Remember to cherish those around you as they will be your support pillars when you make these important transitions. The last group are what I call the disruptors. You fall into this group if you have the rabbit, snake, ox or monkey animal sign. Now the reason I call them disruptors is because they're the ones who will be saying, today's the day. Change is an eventuality this year and it will be felt more profoundly throughout the entire water tiger year. The only decision that you have to make is how it impacts you and what meaning do you give this to your life. If you have the rabbit in your chart, 2022 is a year when who you know becomes more important than what you know. It's not just people who work for you, but also people who work with you. If you play your cards right, you gain exponential returns from their help. If you also happen to be single, your days of using Tinder is about to run out. Now let's talk about the snake. If your year was a movie, this would be an action thriller. There'll be a lot of drama, scary even at times, but at the end of the day, this is the kind of year that you can tell stories about to your grandkids. You'll be facing a fair amount of challenges, which works in tandem with your achievements this year. Because the key to your achievements lay in your innovativeness in solving those challenges. If you have monkey in your chart, 2022 is the year you'll awaken your new superpowers. Your success is interdependent on the number of candles you can light up along the way. So don't just solve your own problems, look to help others solve their problems. Remember, this is a year where you are crashing with the Grand Duke. That means there will be changes. How you interpret these changes, how you see these changes will be extremely important in determining if this is a favorable or unfavorable year for you. Finally, we have the ox. Your likability factor will skyrocket, then that will eventually lead you to multiple opportunities for success this year. Be sure to stay healthy and get proper rest. You need to stay energized to capitalize in the year of the water tiger. There's a lot more about the 12 animal signs for 2022 and how it affects you. For example, did you know that each of us have 4 animal signs within our birth chart? Where they appear in our chart and how it interacts with one another affects the outcomes of our astrology reading. I'm Joey Yam and here's wishing you a joyous, prosperous and remarkable 2022. Dong Hei Fa Choi.
I hope you all enjoyed the short presentation of the first virtual celebration of the Lunar New Year. the Year of the Water Tiger, embracing culture through diversity. Presented to you by the Association of Baguio Chinese Filipino Youth Incorporated. I am Jeffrey C. 我是施佑平，新年快乐，恭喜发财。
Happy Chinese Year, everyone. Ulit.
And celebrating the Year of the Chinese Tiger. We are celebrating virtually. May we bring you a glimmer of hope.
Realty and Develop Incorporated. Medyo nawala yung development. Ulitin natin isa pa.
Ano na ba, Dar?